Israel and Iran are trading new attacks this morning as the conflict now enters its sixth day. Overnight, the IDF said more than 50 of its fighter jets carried out strikes on military targets around Tehran. Meanwhile, Iran launched more retaliatory strikes on Israel, claiming to have fired hypersonic missiles. Let's bring in Ed O'Keefe now. He's tracking all of this for us from the White House. It really does seem to be escalating, Ed. Good morning to you. President Trump now reportedly considering joining Israeli strikes on Iran. What do we know after that Situation Room meeting from yesterday?
Well, we know he's still pondering it. There was no public message from him, no sight of the president after this meeting Tuesday afternoon with his top national security advisors. And the issue of, do we join Israel in its ongoing campaign against Iran to take out its nuclear program? That was the lead question, and one they continue pondering here at the White House. Of course, his statements yesterday about unconditional surrender and being aware of where the Iranian supreme leader was, but we're not going to kill him, now being responded to by the supreme leader himself this morning, saying Iran doesn't respond well to threats. Well, so the rhetorical arguments and maybe the war of words, if you will, has intensified overnight. We'll see if there's more U.S. military engagement. Of course, the big issue is, or the question is, would the U.S. potentially allow the use of B-2 bombers with these bunker buster bombs that are about 30,000 pounds each, or 15 tons, that would be used to penetrate this mountain about 60 miles southwest of Tehran, where the Fordow nuclear site is located. You take that out, and you've essentially eliminated Iran's nuclear program almost entirely. And observers, those supporting what Israel's trying to do, say if you're going to really end this for Iran, if you're going to make it impossible for them to develop something quickly, you got to take out that site. And the only way they can do that is with American firepower, American aircraft, and with American pilots. So that means direct U.S. engagement in a conflict that would, you would think, go against the president's longstanding vows to not get the United States involved in foreign wars. And yet, he also has the goal of making sure Iran never develops a nuclear weapon. So you've seen the White House in the last day or so start to lay the groundwork with his base, which, of course, is predominantly non-interventionist, to say, look, he may determine that we've got to do this. Yes, he has said for years we shouldn't do this kind of thing, but this may be one specific reason why foreign intervention makes sense.
And why we seem to have, in the past week, heard both of those positions from the president. We're not going to get involved, and we just might. Ed O'Keefe with the latest on that. Ed, thank you.